Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Bridge Review. Today, we're drinking this beverage here in my hand. This beverage, I did do the title wrong. I'll have to redo the title. This is Tweed's Bakerstreet and Ginger, not Bakerstreet and Soda. It's a different strain with the soda. Yeah, Bakerstreet and Ginger Ale. So this is from the SQDC. It was $4.70 for the can. One serving is 2 milligrams of THC. This is a cannabis infused carbonated beverage. So it's the tall like pounder cans, like you'd get like your Red Bull and stuff in. It has this on the top. Have you ever seen one of these? This is weird to me. Make sure nobody tampers with it, nobody fucks with it. So we got to break the seal to even take this thing off. So there we go. We get that off. Now, how does this come off? Is it just... Okay, so that's just a waste of plastic that's going to kill something in the ocean. That's what it was.
Like a topper?
Yeah, it was like tamper-proof topper because it even had the tamper-proof tape on it. Okay, now I get that cannabis is a thing that is new and has to be controlled all that much and all that, but there is never a time you will buy a pop, a power drink, an energy drink, even a beer or a Palm Bay or a Smirnoff Rocket or anything else that's canned. You'll never get them with one of these on it just to keep you from fucking with it. You know what? This is no more or less dangerous than a beer or anything like that, where you have to make sure nobody fucked with it.
It's actually probably less dangerous. Really.
So I had to break the seal and pull this thing off to expose the can. Already angry about this. Love that it also is designed to look like a pack of cigarettes. You know, I'm surprised there's no like skull and crossbones all over this. There's the THC danger sign. And then there's that. Everything else is black other than all the writing. And there is a lot of fucking information on here. A beer has... one second here. So, I mean, record's red. Nothing really on it about anything it can do to you. Just alcohol percentage, big brand colors, Molson Dry. Big branded, again, nothing like don't drive or anything like that, just shit on it. I see somebody commenting, 1 second, we'll get right there. Abe Herb, so craft beer next, right? Again, advertise however it wants. Again, nothing like do not drink and drive, don't do anything like that, just bang, do this shit, right? We could continue, we're not going to. Actually, there's more beer cans right over here. Forefathers, again, like telling you the IBU, the ABV, and that's basically it. Where the place is. THC beverage. All this shit. That's the only branding. And then all this shit. I agree, government weed is strange. Is there anything worth reading on here? Let's see. 130 calories in this. $29 grams of sugar. Ooh, 250 milligrams of potassium, 4 milligrams of sodium, 0.4 milligrams of iron. So that has the full, and I wish beer had that too, because, you know, a lot of beer has things like B12, B6, stuff like that. But the full breakdown of the Nutrition Canada. Then we have ingredients. Carbonated water, sugar, drill.
Would you like me to read that?
Yeah, can you read that? Read it out loud. Here, we're gonna pass that over to the wife. She's gonna read the ingredients.
Carbonated water, sugars, sugar, distilled cannabis, terpene blend, vegetable glycerin, monoglyceride, soy lecithin, sucrose, monofinolate, cannabis distillate, cannabis terpenes, citric acid, potassium citrate, caramel color, calcium disodium, natural flavors, contains soy and sulfates.
Net volume 355 milliliters. Edible cannabis, non-alcoholic beverage, contains the equivalent of 5.1 grams of dried cannabis. Store in a cool, dry place. No expiry date determined. Keep out of reach of children. Tweed, Inc., Smiths Falls, Ontario, Canada. So, yeah, 5.1 grams. There you go. So, let's pop her open. Let's give her a shot, shall we? Now, the only cannabis liquid product I've ever had was my buddy's beer. Do you remember the name he gave that company? I can't remember it. But he had an IPA, a double IPA. He had a smoked porter. It was in the Niagara region. You could order it for home delivery. I can't remember the name he gave it though, off the top of my head. But it was the only cannabis liquid product I've ever had. Whew. There's a lot of ginger in there. But there's also a lot of earthiness. Here, honey, give that a sniff. Very floral, very earthy.
Kind of smells like a Sprite mixed with dirt.
So her thing is a Sprite mixed with dirt. And I mean, I could sort of see that. It does have that almost like garden-esque grass clipping.
Oh, maybe a little Vicks Vapor Rub.
I don't think Vicks. I think it's more like it is floral. It is a little spicy. It's oily. It's resinous. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like when you live in the Niagara region, you have a lawn full of dandelions, and you know, mow the lawn, and then you get that dandelion oil all up in the air because it's all there. And then the Italians come over and they're like, we could have used those dandelions to make dandelion wine. And you're like, I'm sorry, I just wanted to kill my dandelions. Yeah, okay. So let's try this, shall we? You want to try a sip?
No, I'm good.
No? It kind of tastes exactly like you described the smell, though. It's like Sprite and dirt. A little tiny bit of ginger. Very earthy. Very sweet. Each sip is adding to that. Each sip is adding to that earthy, oily resininess. Very earthy. Very sweet. I see those comments. I will get to them. Don't worry. Yeah, each sip is adding more just oiliness to it. It's again $4.70 a can, so not really all that bad, especially when you figure like if you're going to buy a gram from government weed, you're looking at between $4 and $20, and if you're looking at buying a pre-rolled pre-rolled gram, you're looking at least here in Quebec between $6 and $15. Um, so I mean, $4.70 for the can, not bad. It's considered an edible, so I shouldn't really feel anything for 15 to 45 minutes. I know the beer was exactly 45 minutes, and then I got fucked. My wife hated that beer.
Mhm.
But yeah, basically Sprite with an oiliness, like an oiliness that coats the mouth, and dirt, earthy dirtiness. Almost like a mud pie mixed with Sprite. A little tiny bit of a ginger kick. Next time I make an order, I will order the with soda. I do have the CBD one, which we'll do another day. But this is the CBD version. So this was, THC. Warning, warning, warning. This one is CBD, and it is I think this one is lemon and lime, and they also have like a watermelon mango. They have a watermelon mango. They have they have three or four of these guys. They have a dragon fruit. They have this one, and I think there's one more. And then this one, there's also this is titled, which I'll have to change as soon as I get out of this, which is with soda, but it's not Bakerstreet. It's Houndstooth and Soda is the other one from Tweed, which I will get next time I make an order, because I'm intrigued about this stuff, right? And my dogs are fighting. So yeah, out of 10 on that beverage. I don't know. I think I could grow to like that a lot, but off the initial taste, I don't know. 6. I do have to leave room for stuff that's better. So yeah, a 6. That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for my first thing. I could drink it again. I don't think I would buy that ever again, but I could. You never know for sure, right? But it wasn't bad. Yeah, 6. Thank you guys. Tweed, Bakerstreet, and Ginger. Bye bye.